So, hallo und willkommen zurück bei Agatha Christie, die ABC Murders. Letzte Folge haben wir herausgefunden, dass der Ehemann wohl nicht so gefährlich war, wie alle ihn halten. Und deswegen suchen wir ihn jetzt mal auf und befragen ihn mal zu seiner Ehefrau. Oh, was spricht er?
We have to wait for him to sleep it off. He's all yours, Poirot. There are a few things I need to check.
There must be some way of sobering him up.
I wonder what his wife used to do. He must have scared the customers away.
Erdbeeren vielleicht? Er war Schreiner momentan, aber er nicht. Er ist alkoholsüchtig, gewalttätig und aggressiv. Nachdem sie das Franz fallen gelassen hat, also da irgendwas verletzt hat. Gott, okay. Ich dachte, der hat irgendwas runtergeschüttet.
It's Alice Asher's notebook. Ah, that's interesting. It probably contains information about our possible debtors and creditors. Bodley. The fruit seller has debts too. She will probably be more cooperative thanks to this piece of information. Mary Drower was telling the truth. Mrs. Asher regularly gave money to her alcoholic husband.
Okay.
A box of new stockings.
Okay, die neue Strümpfe, und er die neue Strümpfe gekauft, oder? Hat er seiner Frau die neue Strümpfe gekauft? Das war noch schon Frauenstrümpfe, jetzt waren keine Socke oder so. Ja. So, du unfreundliche alte Schruller.
Your fruit is rotten.
What? A foreigner dares to say that?
According to the victim's account book, you owed her £10 for tobacco and magazines.
That's a lie. She owed me £1. I swear.
Now, please be so kind as to explain this.
Look at my account book. Alice owed me £11 for fruit and vegetables. I may have had a slate at her shop, but she had one at mine. She owed me £1. And that reminds me I have to get it back from her niece.
That is quite enough. Your account book has saved you, but I might ask Chief Inspector Japp to throw you in the cells for 1 or 2 nights while he checks your entries. Do you want to go to prison?
Prison? Now that's not fair. I haven't done nothing.
In that case, I am counting on your full collaboration.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Listen, I didn't kill Alice, I swear. But it's true that I did go to the shop yesterday.
At what time?
6 o'clock. She left me a note saying she wanted some strawberries if I got some. I received them late, about 6. So I took them over to her.
But you did not see her.
She wasn't in the shop, so I just put the strawberries on the counter and left.
Did you see anything unusual in the shop?
No. Well, maybe one thing. There was always a railway guide on the counter. Alice didn't sell them. Maybe it's the customer who left it there.
You were not alarmed?
I thought Alice had just gone to get her medicine from her room and that she'd be straight back.
You mentioned medicine.
Something for her cough. She used to take it a lot.
Who do you think killed her?
France. Her scoundrel of a husband. He was always after her for something. Well, he's a foreigner. Sorry, sir. What I mean is he's German. That's even worse.
Did you see Franz Asher
What?
enter the tobacco shop late yesterday afternoon?
Well, no. But at that time of the day, the streets are packed, and I have better things to do than watch her shop.
Die war's. Rassist. Unglaublich, ey. Ich kann zwischen das... Also jetzt habe ich ja doch... Das Zeitfenster... Oh, seht mal. Sehr gut. Aber Franz war es nicht. Was muss ich machen überhaupt? Zeuge, Erdbeeren. Okay, Mittel finden Franz Asher nicht dazu machen. Kann ich nichts kaufen?
I will not obtain anything else.
Ja, Informationen, ich brauche vielleicht noch irgendwas zum Wachkrieger. Muss ich doch mal umgucken. Ich könnte mir halt einfach auch einen Eimer Wasser ins Gesicht lernen oder so. Ne?
The priority is to question Asher.
Ja, aber...
The priority is to question Asher.
Die Priority...
Is not in any condition to be questioned.
Was?
I have to find a way to sober him up.
Bevor die Erdbeeren vielleicht.
Red liquid is oozing out.
Ja, das ist jetzt wieder... Das wäre ein Spaß eigentlich. Ey. Ich will auch noch anklicken kann, den Scheiß. Irgendwas, mit dem ich dann... Oh, da steht eine Kaffeetasse. Aber ich muss mir erstmal wach kriegen, oder? Da ist bloß die Kiste. Nein, das wollte ich ja nicht. Jetzt hätte jede Huste. Ich wollte hier eigentlich, aber das ist das Kistler.
I've finished with this subject.
Ja, ist gut.
Mrs. Asher lived very simply.
Ich kann hier nichts wirklich finden, mit dem ich den wach kriege wird. Den Spiegel bringt auch nichts. Das ist immer logisch. Womit kriegt einen wach? Ich sehe einmal Wasser ins Gesicht. Geld.
There are cigarettes packets in a mess on the shelf. I've finished with this subject.
Ja gut, okay. Ich wurde so zu fies gedacht. Aber... Wie kriegt man den wach? Kaffee? Ein paar Schläge ins Gesicht.
Strawberries! Get your delicious strawberries here! 4 pence a lettuce, a lovely large lettuce, 4 pence only.
This place is run down.
Abfall.
This is a really cutthroat neighborhood. Anyone could have committed the crime.
Katze. Okay.
Strawberries, 6 pence a pound.
Hier gibt's auch nichts.
Strawberries, get your delicious strawberry. 4 pence a lettuce, a
Boah, die ist
lovely
echt
large
nervig, ey, die
lettuce, 4 pence only.
Oh, ja, eine Stimme, ey. Ist ja grausam. Okay,
Strawberries.
I will not obtain anything else.
Ich will keine Informationen, ich will von da irgendwas. Guck mal, hier ist doch.
I'll just borrow your bottle a moment.
Take it. It's what Alice used to sober up her husband. But try not to empty the bottle.
So.
He's not in any condition to be questioned. I have to find a...
Ja. Schon gecheckt. Ins Gesicht kommen. Das ist Alkoholbier, oder?
Mes amis, I can say without a doubt that poor Mrs. Asher was killed between 5:30 and 6.
Killed when the street was packed with people. That's rather bold.
I've been talking to the neighbours, and...
No one's seen anything? Or rather, it's anything and everything. Am I wrong?
No.
Yeah. We must grill this villain Asher before he falls asleep again. This man is in rather a bad state.
Blaues Auge hat er auch. Blut an der Lippe. Fetze Klamotte.
This man has been fighting and he smells of alcohol. Care for a cigarette, monsieur?
What's that? Scented cigarettes? No thanks.
Bien. I was trying to be friendly, but you are quite right. Let us get down to business. You threatened to kill your wife, and now she is dead.
So what? You shouldn't take things so seriously, sir. Nothing but empty threats. We didn't get on all that badly.
So, if things were going so well with your wife, why did you not live with her?
She was the one that left. Nothing to do with me, sir.
You can't have treated her very well for her to run away.
No, sir, no. I wouldn't say I'd ever laid a finger on her, but it was only normal. She was my wife.
Are you often involved in fights?
I don't know what you mean.
Asher, look me in the eye and tell me that you were in a fight.
I'm looking. No, I wasn't in a fight.
You are right. Looking at the state of you, you did not defend yourself. So someone gave you a good beating.
A beating? No way. All right, he tore my coat and gave me a black eye. You see the state of him?
Very interesting. Who is the other that you struck?
Probably best if I tell you everything. Yesterday afternoon, I met Roderick Tanner. We'd bet on a dog fight together.
An illegal bet, naturally.
Yes, sir. Our dog won. Roderick got the money, but he refused to give me my share.
And you fought about it. What time was this?
In the evening, about 6, I think. We were on the other side of town. You see, I couldn't have killed my wife.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Er hat wohl ein illegales Alibi. Hä? Wie kommt? Achso. Ach.
The murderer deliberately left behind this ABC as a signature. The absence of fingerprints and the fact that it is open at letter A for Andover leaves little doubt.
Ja, Letter A für Alice
Asher's
Asher
alibi appears to
and
be
Andover.
confirmed. All the same, I'm going to call and check that he did have a fight with this Tanner on the afternoon of the murder. You can never trust this sort of chap.
One thing is certain, Asher was a ruffian who used to beat his wife.
But he is not very educated. It certainly was not him who wrote the letter signed ABC. Let's resume, Hastings. We know the murderer pretended to be a customer. He did not kill her for money, that appears to be certain.
I agree with you on that point.
And the murderer left an ABC guide as a signature. Therefore, it's likely he wrote the letter.
Indeed, but that doesn't explain why and how he did it.
You are quite right. Why he did it is a mystery. But as for how he did it, we do know enough to try and reconstruct the events.
Okay. Jetzt kommt hier spannende Musik. Rekonstruieren Sie den Verlauf des Verbrechens, indem Sie mögliche Aktionen des Mörders auswählen. Okay. Oh. Schnieke. Jetzt bin ich aber
The
gespannt.
killer enters the shop. Mrs. Asher turns around to greet her customer.
No, stellt es sein.
The murderer asks her for some tobacco. She turns her back to him. He seizes the opportunity to strike her. He then places the ABC upside down before leaving. Everything appears to match the crime scene, mon cher Hastings. That is exactly what happened.
Das war jetzt auch nicht so schwer. Aber war ja auch jetzt im Endeffekt so eine Art Tutorial, würde ich mal sagen. Einstiegslevel, ne?
Asher has a strong alibi and we don't have any other suspect. But what was the point of this crime?
She had no debts. She gave Franz Asher money regularly. She wasn't owed money. Nobody stood to gain anything.
No doubt about it, the murderer is insane.
And I fear that we had not heard the last of him.
I hope you're wrong for once.
Bien, let's go back to London. If we hurry, we should catch the 7:02 train. Are you coming?
No, unfortunately, I have to talk with Andover police.
See you soon, then. Are you coming, Hastings? Let's go home, there's nothing for us here.
Okay. Sprich, wir haben den Fall nicht gelöst und fahren einfach wieder nach Hause.
Well, do you have any idea about the killer's identity?
The crime was committed by a man of medium height, with red hair and suspicious eyes. He has a slight limp on the right foot, and a wart just below his shoulder blade.
Poirot!
Mon ami, what do you want? You fix upon me a look of dog-like devotion and demand of me a pronouncement à la Sherlock Holmes. Now for the truth. I do not know what the murderer looks like, nor where he lives, nor how to set hands upon him.
What shall we do, then?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Do not be so impatient, Hastings. The killer will manifest himself soon enough.
I thought I heard the postman. Maybe there's some news.
I will go and see.
Okay. Und ob es wirklich einen Brief gab und ob der Brief von dem ABC-Mörder ist, das sehen wir dann in der nächsten Folge, würde ich sagen, ne? Danke fürs Zusehen und bis zum nächsten Mal. Adieu.